from episode 5 of the last season of Game of Thrones. The bells, yes, ring the bells for everyone that their theory didn't come as they planned. So in that episode, the story is that Daenerys will finally take the throne. She's so close to the throne, and she will go over bodies. But Tyrion, as a hand, tries to stop her mad idea to kill everybody, to kill anybody to claim the throne. He just tells to her, no, don't kill any innocent people, this will be your people after the fight, and you will not rule after fear or after madness, just like your father, just like Cedric, Cersei. Man, my name's Daenerys is pretty pissed after the events of the last episode. In a short term of events, she lost Missandre, she lost Jorah Mormont, she lost one of the last 2 dragons. So she's only a mother of dragon this time. She doesn't take any other advices from Varys or from Tyrion whatsoever. She focused now, I just want to kill Cersei and take the throne. But in the meantime, Varys, that he knows the truth now that Jon Targaryen, he's the true ruler of Westeros, writes little notes everywhere, and you see just there's a little piece of pile stacked with notes, so he's ready to set the raven. Daenerys finds out that Tyrion knows it, tells to Varys. Tyrion knows it from Sansa because Jon told her to Sansa, and yeah, mouth spreading. Blah, 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 blah. The attack finally come to King's Landing. The army of Jon, Sir Davos, and the rest of Daenerys' troops. She's on the air with the dragon, and Euron on the other side on Blackwater Bay, securing with his iron fleet. In front of Jon and the rest of Daenerys' army, just waiting, Principal Strickland. No, not this guy. This guy, General Strickland, with his golden company, doesn't do jack shit in this episode. When you feel useless in your life, just think about this Strickland guy, and you feel after better. The only thing he does, he goes out riding his beautiful white horse and looks at the army. And then they hear noise, and then... Daenerys, with the mighty dragon, just killed the whole fleet from Euron, then tries to destroy all the scorpions and all the defenses from King's Landing, and then she's destroying the gate, the main gate, so the foot soldiers with Jon, Sir Davos and Grey Worm can enter King's Landing. And in good old Total War style, you see how the Dothraki army charges through the enemies. Now they entered King's Landing, and they are near to finish Cersei. The last guards of King's Landing surrendering, and Jon Snow is relieved, so he doesn't have to fight anymore through all the shit. And there we have it. Tyrion stands on the gate where it's on flames. Daenerys stands with a dragon, stares at Cersei's tower. All the Lannisters, all the King's Landing guards have surrendered. And then starts the bells to ring. And the bells are the sign of the city has gave up. We have surrendered. Come in with no bloodshed. Daenerys, the city is yours. Jaime was responsible that the bells was ringed. Before the whole battle begin, on the night before the battle, Jaime was captured again. So this is a common thing with Jaime. And Tyrion goes into the tent where he is captured, and he gave him the key. And the only thing he told him is, go ring the bells. This is a sign that the city has surrendered. No killing, no innocent people will die, and you can take Cersei and escape and make a new life. And this whole conversation between the both was so emotional. And you see again the greatness of acting of Nicolau Coster-Waldau and Peter Dinklage. They are beautiful, great characters and great actors. This scene alone, oh, my heart.
Tens of thousands of innocent lives. One not particularly innocent dwarf. Seems like a fair trade. If it weren't for you, I never would have survived my childhood. You would have. You were the only one who didn't treat me like a monster. You were all I had.
The city just surrendered, the bells have ringed, and the battle is over. And everybody now lives happy ever after. So that was the episode. Wait a minute, I just want to kill this bitch Cersei. I cannot let her go alive or she gets punished or executed. No, I just want her personally to kill her. And she just in all her rage and all her madness, and just like a good old Targaryen, she comes after her father. She just takes Drogo and she going apeshit. She burns everything in King's Landing. She doesn't care if soldiers, if babies, if horses, if innocent people, everything that crawls and walks into King's Landing is a target for her. So after you witnessing all this catastrophe that happens on your TV screen, and then the next shot is we see Jon, how he reacts with all the shit, and then you see Grey Worm. And Grey Worm still is pissed because of Missandei, so he thinks, hey, I'm a fighter, I just want to fight. And he takes his spear, flips it, and throws it into the guards where they have surrendered before. And then the slaughter begins. And Jon just wants to stop the soldiers, but they don't hear that. They are now in blood rage. And then they start slaughtering everyone. So we have on the ground Grey Worm and all his soldiers except Jon. And on the air you have Daenerys. Pure carnage, and the gore is also beautiful to watch. You see guards trying to escape, begging for their lives or are shocked. I just surrendered and they attack, and you're seeing heads flying, fingers flying, throats cut. Oh boy, all the gory beauty. The battle, of course, is beautiful directed. And the episode is directed by Miguel Sapochnik. He is responsible for another beautiful battle, the Battle of Bastards and the Long Nights. So this guy knows how to direct and how to show us a beautiful battle. The nitpicking that everybody has, oh, the show is just destroyed for me. That there is going out and killing innocent people and killing everybody. Well, what have you say? Some man just wants to watch the world burn. Or women in that case. Because he lost everyone that loved her, especially Jorah. Now she will rule in fear. And before, beginning of the episode, she just executed Varys because she knows the truth. Now she will hunt everybody that knows the truth, so nobody, because everybody just loves Jon, also in real life. Everybody loves Kit Harington. So now she will rule in fear. This is, I guess, all the criticism they have, but I don't have any criticism. I'm an optimistic guy. I love every decision, every episode they've done, and I guess the battles are over. Now my criticism begins. Speaking of battles, we had also a small battle between two guys, between two brothers. The Clegane Bowl, ding ding ding. That was amazing. And now you see all the beautiful body of the mountain. And you see his face, you see his upper torso, and he looks disgusting. Looks like a kind of Bane, more in a cripple way, and stone golem. He was disgusting, but somehow he just still remembers his little brother. And he was also enraged. He doesn't hear anybody. He doesn't hear Cersei, who says, "Stay by my side." And then he kills his right hand from Cersei. Qyburn just goes between Cersei and him and said, listen to your queen." And he just packs him to the throat, shoves his face in the stones, and then throws him away. And his little head just exploding in 1,000 pieces.
Obey your queen, Sir Gregor.
Rose, that was just a little nod to the Frankenstein movie. So the monster kills his creator. That was cool. You have to pay attention, guys, for the little details. If you remember, I don't know, Season 4, Season 5, it was when Daenerys had the vision where she goes to the throne in King's Landing, and you see a gigantic hole in the roof, and everywhere it rains ashes. So there was a little foreshadowing that shit can happen in King's Landing. Or in other episode, you see a gigantic shadow of a dragon flying through King's Landing. But there was little hints before of the show. So stop complaining.
I will take what is mine. With fire and blood, I will take it.
Now it happens. I expected from the beginning we will not see a happy ending. We will not see a King's Return of the King ending. So everybody happy, woo, feast, yoo-hoo. Everybody just celebrates and have the time of their lives. No, now it's a real show. It's a pure medieval show. And it was also cool that Arya was in the shit that happens. So you saw it from the point of view from Arya, and this was just like the perspective of the innocent people that suffer through the times of war zones, the great wars, of course, or medieval sieges, or that was something you don't see more in movies. So you always see the soldiers and the heroes storming, but you don't see much from the perspective of the innocent people. That was cool. That was my review. We have only one episode that I don't say anything about my theories, because theories are stupid. And I just love again that all the theories just get busted. There was one stupid theory. I cannot believe it, that some dickhead have this idea. You see, always have this little preview of the next episode, what happens. And you see a scene where Euron just holds his hand to see better to the sun. And you see the sun where Daenerys just storms with a dragon. And there was one video of theory, oh, Daenerys for sure has more dragons. She has not that one. So, what? She just took eggs. Does she have a gigantic chicken that drops dragon eggs? Oh boy, stop theorizing. Just watch the show. Shut up. I guess for Daenerys fans, it will be a happy episode. But now we had major deaths in that show. Cersei's death with Jaime. They both died in their arms, just like the couple in Titanic. Then Euron died. The two Cleganes died, and Sir Strickland. I maybe make a highlight montage of this guy. But hey, Sir Davos is still alive. Woo! Thank you all thank you all for watching, and the bells of freedom. Bon Jovi. Woohoo. Bye bye.